Hey guys, this is Netta. Welcome to Inner Peace with Netta. I just got tongue tied, right? So, welcome to Inner Peace with Netta, and I know you've seen this shirt before, so you know I'm bulk recording because your sis got things to do, okay? And I want to make sure that I'm getting the content out to you guys. So, but honestly, today I wanted to create a video about pranayama. So, currently, I'm going through my yoga teacher certification, and as I'm learning things, first and foremost, I shout out to all the yoga teachers out there. I commend you. Okay, because this training is real. This training is real, but I love the challenge. And like I said, I made this video about pranayama. So pranayama is life force energy, also known as the breath, but it's, you can't see it. It's energy, it runs through our body. It runs through our subtle body, which is our energetic body. And there are different forms of pranayama techniques. So I'm going to talk about five, right, today. And this will help you keep you present. I'm going to tell you the benefits of each of them, but I do these so that I'm present in the moment. Because we need to be in our body, even though yoga is about not being in your mind, or should I say not relating or too egoically in your mind or your body. But in order for you to live this human life, your first three chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus need to be on point, and you need to be grounded for you, activate the rest of them, because you have to be grounded here, on your spiritual journey. So to have some form of movement like yoga or exercise or any sport is good. So, but for me, I've been doing yoga and getting this training. So pranayama is very good to be present inside your body. So I was like, okay, I talk about a lot of, healing things, the ego not being present, and power of your subconscious mind, and just like mind chatter. Your breath is key. Most of the time, if we're in our head, okay, yes, we're breathing because we're still alive, but are you breathing from your stomach, right? So that you can feel it and you're aware of it. And if you can feel like you're breathing from your stomach, you're here in the present moment, and be aware of it, and be aware of your breath, inhaling and exhaling, right? So that's key. I know in our spiritual journey, we can be all up in the spiritual realm, but we have to stay grounded, Our humanness is part of it as well. And some people may not even be in a spiritual realm, and you're still having a spiritual journey. Like, you don't have to be all into the woo-woo or just religious or anything. Like, when you came out the birth canal, you started your spiritual journey, whether you know it or not. So, back to the topic, pranayama. So, I'm going to teach you 5 techniques. The first one is Ujjayi breath, okay? So you'll sound like Darth Vader, and it's also called ocean breath, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate it for you guys. And it's very well known in yoga. It warms up the body, especially for the asana practices. So, and that's in yoga, just your yoga workout or your yoga sequences that you do when you're in your class. So, with Ujjayi breath, I'm going to demonstrate it for y'all. So you're going to breathe as if you're fogging up a mirror. So anytime you're doing a pranayama technique, before you start the technique, make sure you exhale all the breath out of your body first. So So I'm not going to close my eyes because it's going to look mad weird. But anytime you do these pranayama techniques, make sure you're seated in a comfortable position and you relax your body. And you close your eyes. So I'm going to demonstrate it, what I mean when dark Veda ocean breath sound. So you inhale. That's how it's going to sound. Now I'm going to demonstrate it with my mouth closed. Now you're going to be constricting the back of your throat where your epiglottis is, okay? That's that thing in the back of your throat, okay? And when you cough, you and you do all of that. That's where the epiglottis is, okay? So you would do that. And you'll feel the constricting in the back of your throat, and you'll feel like you're sounding like Darth Vader. Now, this Darth Vader ocean breath sound is supposed to distract your mind so that you can focus on your breath. So this is good when you're meditating, doing your yoga, because yoga is really about the breath. It's really not only about the movement. If you're just moving, you're just exercising. It's key to have your breath and your movement one. That's why it's inhale, exhale, because it's forming that union so you can be present. Okay? So that's Ujjayi breath, ocean breathing. It's very easy to do. So the next one, I'm going to do more of an intense one. If you're pregnant, you got eye issues or high blood pressure, this is not for you. And this is called Kalabati breath. Okay? So the inhale is more passive. The exhale is more active. It's more intense. Okay? So before you start this breath, of course, exhale, and then you inhale 3 steady breaths before we start the Kalabati breath, which is the exhale is intense. Okay? So with that, let me exhale 3 steady breaths. That was 3 steady breaths. Then when you're going to inhale to where it's comfortable. And now we're going to exhale. I already inhaled and I'm holding it just to speak. So put your hands on your abdomen and you exhale like so. Okay, so when you finish exhaling, then you do 3 steady breaths after your exhale. So for a beginner, those pumps, you would do 10 of those in 2 to 3 rounds. If you're advanced, 30 breaths in 2 to 3 rounds, okay? So you will feel your abs, just like when you exhale, your abdomen, your belly button going towards your spine. You will feel it because it's like, and the inhale is passive. You don't even hear it, but you hear your exhale. This is really good because this is a cleansing kriya as well. If you are familiar with any deities or just ascended masters, you see the halo, right, from their crown chakra, and that is basically like Kundalini energy. If you're familiar with Kundalini yoga, they do a lot of Kalabati breath as well. And it's enlightenment to get that prana from the base of the spine all the way up to your third eye or your crown chakra for the enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment. So that's Kalabati breath. Then we're going to do another one. Oh, also Kalabati, it also warms your body. And it makes you feel good. It energizes you. Okay, so now we have another breath called Satali breath or cool breath, where you fold your tongue like a taco. If you genetically cannot do that, then you just take your tongue and cup it on your top lip like so. Or a taco. Like, like that, okay? So, you would fold your tongue like a taco. I just did it wrong, I'm sorry. Fold your tongue like a taco, inhale, and exhale out of your nose. So let me do it again. And it's cooling, not only coming out of your nose, but inside your body and your organs, okay? So you can do that for 10 to 15 breaths. If you pissed off, angry, do a few of those taco tongues, or cupping your lip with your tongue and do some of those cool breaths, all right? So that's a good one as well. And so I did Ujjayi, Kalabati, and Satali. So the next one is Nadi Shodhana, okay? So we would use, basically that is alternate nostril breathing. And we use a mudra called Vishnu, okay? So you would use your right ring finger to close your left nostril when you need to inhale from your right. Use your thumb to close your right nostril when you're inhaling and exhaling out of your left, okay? If you're not able to do this mudra, you can take your fingers and put it or place it on your third eye and still use your ring fingers. Just keep it close to your face because you're going to be alternating, right? Also, with this breath, you have to start and end on the left side. Now, I've heard different things, and the training that I'm getting, my teacher has taught me that it has to start and end on the left side. Do your research. Everyone is different. So I'm going to just teach you what I know. Okay? So, with this breath, you can do 5 to 15 breaths as well. This balances out your feminine and your masculine energy. Okay, and it starts and it begins on the left nostril because that's the feminine side, and it keeps a balance. Okay, because your masculine side is more active. And so I guess if you start and begin on the right side, it may cause an imbalance. Who knows? I'm not sure exactly, but it starts and ends on the left nadi, called the Ida. So, also, nadi. Nadis, there's 72,000 nadis, and nadis are channels or either wires that is in our energetic body that the pranayama or our breath, life force energy, runs through. So, it's just basically like the tunnel or the vessel for the pranayama. And we have 72,000. So, with this breath, we're using the Ida Nadi, which is on the left side. That's the feminine side. And the Pingala, which is the masculine, which is on your right-hand side. And then we have another one that's in the middle called Shushunama. Excuse me if I am slandering these Sanskrit words. But the middle one is for the enlightenment, and both nadis actually go around the middle one, like a DNA helix, right? Isn't everything so connected? So, let me show you how you do this nostril breathing. Okay, so, exhale, make sure you're comfortable. We're going to close the right nostril, and we're going to inhale in the left one. Close the left nostril with the right ring finger. Inhale. Exhale out of the right nostril. And then we're going to inhale back into the right nostril. Close the right nostril. Exhale out of the left. Now you can inhale again and then exhale out of it. But just for the sake of this video, I just wanted to give y'all a little something. So that would be Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. Okay, so that was 4. Okay, and last but not least, there's another breath called Brahmi breath or bee's breath, and this is real easy and cool. It's named after the Brahmi bee who is just so drunk off of the divine's love or God's love. It just hums all day, right? And this breath, it's like really cool, simple. Anyone can do it, and it makes you feel good. So you inhale in your nose, and then you exhale with your mouth closed, but you do a hum, and you sound like a bee. Now you can go high pitch, low pitch, mid-range, but just as long as it's steady. And you can feel it in your body when you're doing this humming. Now remember, with all of these breathing techniques, especially when it's making sounds, it's there to distract the mind so that you can focus on your breath and be present. Okay, so it's like this. Yeah, so that's bee's breath. I'm still working on my, some of these techniques. But I just wanted to share them with you guys because I just felt like these are so cool. And I already do Ujjayi breath, Kapalabhati breath, and the alternate nostril breathing, and the cooling Sasali breath and the bee's breath was something new to me. But just to have that, especially when you're not present, there's just something that you can do. You don't need anything. You can just breathe. When you don't have nothing else, say you don't have nothing with you physically, that you feel like you need to calm you down. You just got your breath and you got 5 techniques. It's free and it's already within you. So why not use it, right? And it's good also to add to your spiritual practice, whatever you do, praying, meditation. It's good to do pranayama. And it also helps if you're into, developing your spiritual gifts or just preserving your energy. It's good to focus on your pranayama. That is our life force energy. So we have to know how to breathe and be one with our breath. So that is the end of this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Peace.